Hello, I'm Chris Van Slenbrock with Meyer. I hope you are too. The ordered postures drill. The order that Meyer presents the postures in is a drill, both in the Valdense I learned and in the damn longsword section of the 1570. So the order is ox, plow, tog, aber, Zornhut, Lionort, Wechselhut, Nebenhut, Mittelhut, which I add, and then Eisenfort, the iron gate, and then a shrank of some sort, and then a Hangenort of some sort, and from that hanging you go to Schlussel, and then some particular way from the Schlussel you get into Einhorn. So that's the order. The rules of working through this is we first start and we only go up to the Zorn. We teach the Zorn all the time with the warm-up, right? So I want them thinking about getting into a fight, and that Zornhout gets them there. After that, you're close, right? You're in measure. So as a drill, we go around and everyone takes turns working up until you throw that Zorn and you end in Wechsel. This is a memory aid, but it also is a forecasting drill. You forecast what you have left to do to stay within a pattern that's good, but be different. And so to explain that, you can start with either foot forward, and you can thrust, cut, or shift into the next posture in the sequence, which will always be the same order. So ox, flug, Bumtag, Ober, Zornhut, Langort, Wechselhut. So the things that change is how you get there, what type of step you take, what foot's leading, what side of your person the weapon is on. For example, Chris goes first. Chris says, let's start with our, always do it easy. Start with our dominant foot forward. This is one of the drills you do, dominant, non-dominant for sure. So start with your dominant foot forward with your hands open in ox. From there, we'll let the point sink and we will cut and pull into plow. From this plow position, it's a thrusting position, it's very threatening. Let's go ahead and complete that. I thrust into their face and I lift up into the tog. Maybe they dodge it, doesn't matter, but they're mad. And I demph down into fool. I pick up my weapon and I hit them in the face. Going down the chain. Now, the next person has to do the same thing, but 100% different, as best they can. So, easiest thing that everyone's going to do is like change a foot and change a lead posture. So, we'll start with our right foot forward in ox, and we will thrust with no step. We'll pull back to the same side, and we'll thrust again, and then we'll step, and we'll step back to demph into the fool. And from there, we'll pull back to our dominant side and step with our dominant foot out through long point in Wechsel. So I'll have my right foot forward in ox on my non-dominant side, and I will thrust from there, and I will pull down to flug on that same side, and then I will dip the point and slash up into the high guard, and then I will provoke and invite with a step out into fool. It works, so I pick it up to my same side, dominant side, and I continue that same step, knocking it out of the way. Once they're comfortable with that, you add the rest. So I knocked it out of the way, turning my hands over, traditioning through the near guard, through the middle, into iron gate to get in the way, to then force them down through shrank and step, to then cut to the other side of their person from below, a Zwerhau, to then pull back into Schlussel step, thrust, don't step. Gather your feet, and then step back with the same foot. And then pull up to your non-dominant Zorn, and cut around your head the wrong way, Bersheevan. Step, turn it over. They're coming after us. Puts it up to the middle. Iron Gate puts it in the way. And we let it roll off to give them the slice and the hang it, to pull back and thrust into Einhorn. That's Schlussel Einhorn. And this continues around the class. It lets them just shadow fence and kind of just come up with their own little plans. It's great. But you do have to start with the all the way to the Zorn, because it becomes too much for them to be able to memorize Naven, Vexel, Naven, middle, Iron Gate, via contact or no contact, is how I imagine it. So, after you throw the Zornhau, you turn it over to the Naven, and you lift it up, and either their weapon's there and you continue pressing it down, or their weapons was going to be there and it's not, so then you go back after it. Okay? Once you're in one of these strengths, you have a lot of options. So if I'm in the strength with my dominant foot forward and my hands crossed, and it's off to my left, then I can step and give them a slice just by reaching up. I can cut across as I did earlier with the Sver, or I can open up and hit them into an open arm hanging. Right? These are all ways to get into that hanging ort. From that hanging ort, you got more decisions. You know, you can pull into Schlussel. You can shift into Schlussel. You can pull across your body all or Shanktify. They'll come up with interesting things you didn't even realize. Well, you should realize, but it's great to see them have aha moments. So, for instance, you throw a Zornhau and you're in Vexel, just go to the other side, now you're in Naven. Right? That's just, once they start looking for, like, well, if I'm here, Naven, middle, Iron Gate, shrink, hop in, keep their sword out of the way